My crazy decision to quit my six-figure job for a dream that everyone around me was telling me was ungoing to work out. It all started when I graduated from university. I had a degree in business and a specialization in marketing, and the plan was simple. Get a job, work hard, climb the corporate ladder, and retire at 60. But life had other plans for me. He was running a small business, and I was helping out at his events. It was basically like a mini business, and it was completely different from anything I had ever done before. But I decided to take a leap of faith and join my friend's company as an intern. But there was still that voice at the back of my head telling me to pursue my personal project. It was a nagging feeling that wouldn't go away. My parents were extremely disappointed. They had high hopes for me, and they thought that I could do so much more with my life. They told me to just try it out and see how it goes. So I joined the company for a salary of $2,000 a month. All the hard work finally paid off, and it felt amazing. The naysayers who had doubted me from the start were now coming out of the woodwork to congratulate me. But I didn't care about their congratulations, because I knew it had all been worth it. In fact, it's one of the hardest things I've ever done. But it was also the best decision I've ever made. I would be stuck in a job that I hated, and I would never have followed my dreams. I was determined to make it work, even though I didn't know if it was gonna be successful or not. You couldn't let the opinions of others hold you back because they might just be jealous of your hustle. I loved what I was doing, so the work was meaningful, and I felt like I was actually making a difference in people's lives. While I was doing my compulsory national service, which is like a year of community service that everyone has to do in Singapore after graduating from university, I met this guy. At the same time, I was working on my personal project on the side, which was also very exciting and challenging. I quit my job with a six-figure salary to pursue my dream. Take the risk, follow your dreams, and make the most of the opportunities that come your way. Who knows? You might just surprise yourself. I remember sitting in my room, writing down the pros and cons list. I'm just a guy who took a risk, and it paid off. So please do, and go and quit your job because some random guy on the internet told you to. And the pros far, far outweighed the cons. So I knew I had made the right decision. So when my 2 months of national service ended, I could have just gotten any job. A few months later, I became the marketing director of the company at the age of 23, which was pretty cool. And one day I finally decided to listen to that voice. I spent the next 2 years working on my project, and I poured my heart and soul into it. In the meantime, I did some consulting work for companies like Unilever and Facebook, which helped me pay the bills and gave me some stability. 2 years later, everything changed. A major tech company invested into my project, and suddenly we had a lot of money coming in. But the best part was the look on everyone's face when they realized that what they had thought was impossible was actually possible. If you're passionate about something, you have to go for it. Here's the thing. I'm not saying that it's easy to take a risk and quit your job. If I had listened to my parents and taken a safe job after national service, I would probably be miserable today. You only get one shot at life, so don't waste it doing something that you hate. Oh, and by the way, this is not financial advice. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.